Hel-
Kabuya!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to B-Side. I am your lovely host, Evelyn Antonius, aka Sylveon, and we are here with Cupcake. Waiting for hello.
I said hello.
I we
Hello.
I for some reason Discord just hates your hellos. We got the wonderful Fat Jack Kruger,
Hey, yo, how we doing?
and we got Zapforth.
What's up, peeps?
Okay. For our viewers,
Burrito Man is back.
I have done some really fun things with the recording system here, and I think you guys are gonna like it. Um, no one, none of the players know about this, so this is really fun for me. Um, but yeah, without further ado, I would love to set the mood. Not with any audio, but just where we first left off. So last episode, we all got to experience kind of the after effects of the god perishing in the sky. We saw someone get their powers, that being Max, aka Zapforth. We saw the after effects of the catalyst, the god in the sky, and then this was great by Cupcake. And then we saw everyday life with them, with Kruger, aka Jason. Uh, and while a month has passed after this whole event, the president was going to speak upon the catalysts in the sky and the superhero individuals that seem to be going around. And as the president's speech was about to happen, all your guys' video feed cut off, and it was interrupted by a metallic man who was going by the name Network and was showing off a brand new show that he is calling Power Play. We saw four beautiful heroes fighting off several mercenaries. By and then taking down one big bad guy named Captain Kraken. Four heroes we now know and love as Goo Girl, TBD, Ring Bear, and Umbra. Those four superpowered individuals have inspired some people, whether it's good or bad, in the great state of California, specifically San Francisco. And we met our heroes all together after in hero form as they were stopping a bank robbery from a wonderfully talented young man by the name of Heartthrob. Um, Heartthrob seemed to have some mind control, telekinetic manipulation of people to make them to make
Telepathic.
telepathic. Shut up.
There's a
To
difference, okay? It's important.
yeah, you better mute yourself. To hold on, so sorry. To convince people that they were some sort of like super celebrity. Later found out after a quick fucking punt to the skull by Jason, aka what's your hero's name again? I am blanking.
Framework.
Framework. A swift kick to the head from Framework, um, and a quick lights out for Heartthrob seemed to get rid of all those effects, um, turning out they're just a normal person. And as Heartthrob was being taken away after he regained consciousness, they tried to get a cop to shoot at a and I'm going to look at character at Mokoshovna, uh, aka Cupcake, aka Anastasia. And as she was about to get hit, a spectral figure, as the almost as if the ghost of her fiance, it dressed up as a Valkyrie in a purple hue, came down and protected her. We later see Kate talk to her, um, and she informs Anastasia that she is all right. And I believe that's where we left off. If anyone wants to correct me,
That's
Kate, you're really cutting out.
Yeah, I think that's where we left off.
what?
Kate, you are like
Katie, did you say something?
You're just cutting out a lot on my end at least.
Oh, okay.
Mine too.
Okay. I think
I don't know how to fix that. Hold
maybe
on.
just speak louder. That's all maybe it just
Okay,
I just don't think your mic's picking it up. That's what I think.
great. Okay,
Technical
I'll
difficulties.
try to speak louder.
Lovely. Um, without further ado, we will first start off 2 days after the event. If you weren't to go on Twitter, you guys would not be trending. But if you guys were to look up hashtag Golden Gate Warriors or Golden Gate Guardians, I believe that's the name, Golden Gate Guardians, you would
Yes.
see a couple of posts, a lot more than a couple, I'd say, 100, talking about our sworn protectors. Several people seem to really like Mokoshovna. People really like Runner. And the other two just they seem a little indifferent on. They think the mask guy is a little fun, and a lot of people think that Framework is really adorable when they are caught off guard and have to speak to the press. But other than that, you guys are getting relatively praised. And some people even theorizing that Power Play will have a San Francisco version. Um, Nothing has been confirmed yet, nor has it been denied. Um, but yeah, how are you guys all feeling after these like Twitter things pop up or like Instagram, whatever you guys prefer?
I mean, assuming I don't come across any wildly negative reactions to what I do, or in that what I specifically do hasn't probably hasn't even gotten out that far yet. Probably because it was just like there weren't any cameras other than maybe security cameras
And those have
inside
been
the
posted. I will say those have been released to the public.
ah. So as long as there's no large negative reaction to the fact that my guy is literally an auditor, yeah, he's
Uh,
doing pretty good.
People aren't too surprised, I'd say. Some people think like I'll just say any videos of that like CCTV footage will has like a warning on it for graphic like graphic like bodily horror. Um but other than that, people think that the weaponizing of your body is very interesting. Some people are definitely like that's super gross, but they're super happy that they have someone like you to be a protector rather than a villain.
Fair enough. He was a little he Max was a little worried at first, so he's glad people are taking it well, at least currently.
They're taking it pretty well. Framework.
Jason is on top of the world right now. Like, one, people on Twitter are calling him adorable. Like, okay, he's fine with that. He stopped the villain with a punt kick to the head. Came up with a really cool name for his superhero team. Like, he is walking a little bit taller. He might be considered like 6'2" now because that's how tall he's standing. Like he's happy. He's on top of the world right now.
Could you do me a favor, perhaps?
Okay.
Could you roll just a superior check?
Elaborate.
Like, like your stat. Can you roll like just superior?
Roll. I got a +1 to superior.
Roll +1.
All right. The roll that would be a 7.
You have a couple of thirst traps made of you. Couple
Let's
people.
go.
Like how Pedro
And the-
Pascal had like his when he was in
oh yeah.
kind of like that.
Okay. And I picture this like his hero costume was thrown together. It's like black hoodie, black ball cap, bandana on. So
People
he
have.
kind of looks, for reference, like Charlie Sheen from Hollywood Undead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like a masked bandit, kind of look. Because he threw it together. So if he's just getting edits of that, that is hilarious.
They are, but people have been like kind of describing you as like a Rottweiler in the sense that you're scary, but you also just seem so sweet. Like you know how like actual like Rottweilers are.
Let's go.
That
Uh,
is so cool.
People really there's a lot more of framework rather than everyone else. Um like if you were to
That
look
makes sense.
up like uh I actually don't think that I think they don't know anyone else's names. But you
Oh,
can
that's right, because he was the only one that talked to the press, and he
yes,
didn't mention anyone
he
else's
did not
hero
mention
name.
anyone's name. If you look up Golden Gate
That was
Guardians,
not on purpose. That was not on
No,
purpose.
that's just so funny.
if you look up Golden Gate Guardians, there will it seems like there's like multiple a framework just because they know the name. But for everyone else, there is like a single TikTok page that has made thirst traps of all of you. Um, to a certain extent, all with different audios.
Ow!
What
Uh,
does the pop socket thirst traps look like?
That's
uh,
actually a great question, and
s-
I too am curious.
so they're all so I'm gonna take back what I said. I'm gonna retcon it. They're all to like the audio that go. I don't know if you guys are on TikTok. I am, and I love these audios. And it's
Mhm.
like, shut up, lockjaw, and it's like this like it's really good for thirst traps or just like posts like that. And
Mhm.
they're all to like lockjaw. And for specifically pop socket, it is the harpoon stopping the guy. So it's like, shut up, lockjaw. And then it goes into like other like images of him like beating up bad guys. Very cool. Um, Runner also got some, if you are curious. Um, and people seem to be like kind of the most curious about Runner and um, Moko. Ah, hold on, Mokoshovna. Again, they have no names, so I actually came up with some names that the fans have been calling you all. Um, so
Oh,
Oh,
I
this is
need to
gonna be
know this.
great. Yeah, I do too.
we
This is
obviously have
gonna be
framework.
great.
We have for Mokoshovna as um it is so weird, but I'm just gonna say it. Russian Iron Fist. They have been comparing you to that.
Oh
Just
my god.
just with your like the kind of martial arts that you showed off. It just kind of like and you're like gi almost like people are like Marvel Rivals like got popular. People are like uh not sponsored. Um,
Okay.
Pop Socket, you have been called Eldritch.
Like,
Um,
fair.
there was a little bit of like discourse of whether people should call you Eldritch or biblically accurate. Um, but it's along those lines of like horror. Um, and Runner has been just nicknamed as Biker. Um,
Oh, because of the helmet?
yeah, because she wears a biker outfit. Um, but yeah,
That's fair.
so that's what's going on with you. How about you, Kate? How's after the whole situation? And we did do something off camera that I do need you to mention about a condition that you marked.
Ooh, I mentioned that Mukashovna was going to mark the hopeless condition after the whole incident, but then I realized that it wouldn't make sense because she finally got hope that her fiance is still okay and alive and stuff. So we decided to not mark that.
And that's okay with me, as I make the rules. But Yeah, so how is she feeling after all this kind of fame? Um,
Um, I mean, she's probably heard rumors of it, like just from like around work and stuff. But she's probably not really paying attention to social media and stuff. But like she just kind of thinks it's a little awkward and just kind of like when it's brought up just doesn't say anything and moves on.
that's fair. I will say you will get a knock on your dorm.
Okay. I
Will you?
open the door.
You will see Runner standing there.
Wait, runner? Like
Runner,
costume and everything?
costume and everything.
Uh, okay. Mocha Showpass. No, well, technically she's Anastasia right now. She's gonna say she's okay. First of all, she's going to be really awkward about this because she knows Runner, but she doesn't know that. Like, she doesn't know why Runner is at her door, and
Yeah,
she thinks her disguise is amazing, and she's not really putting the pieces together. So she doesn't think Runner's put the pieces together. I know Runner
Runner
mentioned
did say.
something. Yes, but Runner said this while Anastasia was having a major meltdown. So none of
No
that
fair.
processed. So she's like, "Oh, you're the hero. That was at the bank. What are you doing at
she
my
kind of like
dorm?
crosses her arms and
Hello.
she just like, let me inside.
Um, I mean, I don't know who you are, so that doesn't make sense.
Come on,
Goodbye."
Russian
And
Iron
she
Fish.
tries to shut the
Come on,
door.
Russian Iron Fist. Let
I
me in.
assume. Sorry, hold on. What did she say?
I said, she says, come on, Russian Iron Fist. Let me in.
Okay, so she started to shut the door in her face and then just kind of stop shutting it for a second, like, oh shit. Um, and she like kind of opens it back up again. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And she goes, with all of the dewest respect, you are a 6'6" woman. How many people do you know that are 6'6"? How many know? How do you? How many women do you know that are 6'6"? How many women do you know that are 6'6" and are also Russian? How many 6'6" women do you know that can speak Russian and are also in California? It's not that hard to figure out. I am so sorry about that.
She kind of steps aside and waves Runner in.
She walks in, but there's like a
Like,
little
she does not want to have this in the hallway.
yeah, of course. And she just kind of like gets in there, and she just looks at you and she's just like, I want you to know that while it might seem obvious to others, I will never tell anyone your identity. And just to make things fair,
Appreciate that. Thank you.
and as she says, um, as just to make things fair, she will take off her helmet to see Rochelle Drunner. And I have to do something, and here we go. If everyone want to check general chat for me real quick.
Okay, hold on.
We got some official art of Rochelle.
I don't see it.
Calm
Oh,
down.
so
There we
cute.
are.
Oh, I
Yo!
love it.
Very Gwen. Very Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to be. She she's supposed to be inspired by like Gwen and a little bit of specifically the pink Power Ranger from Mystic Force. I don't know if anyone gets that, but she is very.
Damn, that's a pull. Hell yeah.
I love Power Rangers. It is something that I'm very nostalgic of, and Mystic Force goes hard. But she's not wearing that green clothes. She is wearing the black Piker outfit, and she's just like, I don't think it's fair that I know about you and you don't know about me. Just want to say that you did really good out there, and I don't know who that Valkyrie person was, but obviously it's someone important to you, and I really don't have anyone to talk to about this hero thing. Um, and I don't know if you do either. So I wanted to kind of one be on equal footing with each other, but also two be a little selfish and be able to talk to someone about this.
It would be nice to be able to talk to someone about this. You're right. I don't really have someone to talk to right now. My person to talk to is in a coma, so I can't
Her
really talk to
jaw is on the
anyone about it.
floor. She is that shocked her. She's like, "Oh! Oh, that's so bad. Oh my god."
Yeah, that's the Valkyrie woman you saw.
And that's why she protected you. That that makes so much sense.
It just sucks because the reason she's in a coma is because I couldn't protect her.
She doesn't really know what to say to that. She kind
But
of
Mukashovna like visibly shakes it off, and then like offers like Rochelle like a seat and is like, "All right, sit. Oh, I have cookies. Do you want some?"
I'd really like that. Um,
So
and
she starts puttering around in the dorm room. Like she has like a little like electric kettle on like her desk, and she starts making tea and pulls out a container of cookies.
she very happily, when she gets it, it's like you never even gave it to her in the first place. Apologies.
It's already gone.
It's already gone. That appetite.
That's fair.
Um,
Speedsters, man.
Speedsters, man. Dude, let me tell you, me and my family went out to dinner today. And the way that I imagine her eating this is the way I destroyed that 8-ounce steak. Like, I got my food like in the middle, and like people are like a third of a way through their meal, and I am done. I have finished it, and everyone is just kind of like, "Don't you savor it?" And I'm like, "I savor it so much you don't even understand." And that's kind of how she is. With every bite she takes, she's always appreciative of it. She just like, but you can't see that. She eats it so fast, but to her, she is taking her time. And I want
Oh God, that's
so
scary.
she just eats fast. But yeah, she just kind of like enjoys her company for a little bit. She asks about the Valkyrie, um, if you're willing to talk about her, of course. Um, but yeah,
I think at this, I think at this point, Mokoshovna, sorry, whatever, Anastasia, She's just like she's had enough sad talk. She will every time if Rochelle tries to bring it up, she's just not going to talk about it because she's already feels like she's shared more than she was going to, and she doesn't want to like. Okay, so Rochelle wouldn't see it this way, but Anastasia would. Uh, Anastasia doesn't want to be like an emotional burden on other people.
Mood.
So even though Rochelle probably wouldn't see it that way, Anastasia would and would try to avoid doing so. So she's not going to bring it up again.
Fair. And Rochelle will also respectfully um not say anything either. Um, but yeah, so unless you want to have like a specific moment with her, I think we can move on.
I agree.
Um, Jason, Max, anything for you guys? Do you want to do anything?
I mean, not particularly, unless I did throw this by you, but I don't think I see much of either Rochelle or Runner in the coming days.
You do not.
And it would be up to Jack if Jason texts Max at all during that time.
I think Jason's kind of just still kind of obviously on top of the world from the whole success thing, but still like he never messaged anyone back about their like in phone numbers for like superheroes. So he's kind of just like, holy, like, how do I talk to these people and let them know that I know that they are, but they don't know what I am. So he's kind of just doing that and waiting for like the next study group to have a conversation. But other than that, he's just going through. He's working at his part time job at the bar. He's going to football practice. He's doing like little training sessions with Frank, and
Here's a
work.
question: would you say there's a grocery store by that bar?
I mean, I don't see why there wouldn't be.
I suppose you could run into Max while he's on one of his trademarked Dorito runs.
Oh, snack runs, yeah.
Dude, if I was Max, I would never take a Dorito run ever again. I'd be way
That's
too
fair.
scared. I'd be way too scared.
I mean,
Man's hungry.
yeah, and everyone loves Doritos, and he has been dubbed by in as Dorito guy.
He is
So
Dorito guy. He
it's
is
kind of his
Dorito guy.
thing.
Also Takis, to be fair. I will say he also grabs a lot of Takis.
There we go. But I don't know if he's back behind the bar doing stuff. I don't think he's like paying attention to outside of the place to see like Max walking by or anything. So I don't think he's really ran into anyone in the next couple days. He's kind of just waiting for the next like study group session to come
Fair
through.
enough.
So if you guys aren't doing anything, then I'd say about a day goes by. Like after the whole like Rochelle and Anastasia like thing.
I will say, Anastasia probably keeps in touch, and like she's not texting all the time. She's busy, but she's probably started to befriend Rochelle a little bit.
Rochelle's really happy about that. And I just want to make a note.
I will
You have
say one thing that Max tries to do is he tries to make an official like PopSocket like TikTok account. But he keeps getting flagged by the algorithm as not safe.
I like that. That's good.
Why? I wonder why.
You'll probably have to go to Twitter for that.
Probably.
Okay. Rochelle absolutely will become friends with you almost immediately. But you guys will all receive a message on your phone from an unknown number. And specifically
Uh-oh.
for Anastasia, it will also come up on your burner phone. You will get 2 texts.
Oh. Oh, joy. Wait, it's on my personal phone too.
Yeah,
Oh, God. It's on both?
it's on both.
Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. This
God
is
damn.
scary.
The messages will say, "I know who you are," and then it'll say your hero name or what you've been called to the public. Like,
Okay, so now the one we're calling ourselves.
not the one you're calling yourselves. They are gonna like, Anastasia will be called, like, Russian Iron Fist. Pop Socket
Oh, God.
will be called, Eldritch, and Jack will be called, Framework.
I'm still framework.
Yeah, Jason's still Framework.
Yeah.
And it'll be like and then it'll be your real name, and then your hero name, the one that people have been calling you. And you go
Okay.
and
First of all, just quick. She immediately blocks him on her personal. She'll do this communication on her burner. She is not having any of this on record on her personal phone.
that's fair. I want you to know it's all one message. So you could do that, but it's all one message. So that's all you really. So you're gonna get them on both, pretty much. And the message will say, "I know who you are, with your name and hero name. I have a proposition for you. Meet at this location. It is a warehouse. Meet here at 6 p.m. Don't tell anyone about this, or else."
Well, that's Max looks at that and is like, is immediately so tempted to tell Anna,
Do you?
but goes, no, no, he doesn't. But he's like, he tells her that. I think he tells her that something's gone, something weird's happened, but he can't tell her what. He's going to say he can't tell her what.
She is going to nonstop try to pry it out of you. She's gonna be like, "Is it like hero stuff? Are you meeting up with the other guy? Like, what's happening?
I can't tell you.
Just give me
I
your.
told you.
Is it? Is it on your phone? Just give me your phone."
I are we like in in my dorm, I assume?
Yeah, you guys share. I thought you. Always taken that you guys are roommates.
Fair enough. I just like have my phone and I like just extend my arm a few inches so she can't reach it. No.
And, and she gets real upset. Uh, did we ever give a canonical height to Anna?
No,
Aren't you
I
roughly
imagine she's
5'6"?
definitely taller than Max. But like,
Yeah,
I thought you said about 5'6"-ish, which would be about 3 inches taller than Max.
that would be
yeah.
about right. Um, but with your powers, I imagine you can like Mr. Fantastic stretch it away. But a lot more
Very
gross.
gross, Mr. Fantastic, but yes.
And she just gets like, "You're a fucking asshole. You're the
I
worst."
t- I'll tell you after, okay? Once it's resolved, then I can tell you.
Fine. Is it happening tonight? No?
Yes.
Okay. And she is shot dead. No.
She's
No. But yeah. So she is told that it's happening
I
tonight. And
swear if you follow me, I am going to I don't know what I'm going to do, but I am going to do something.
fair enough. Text me if you need
what
backup.
time would you say we got this
You got this
message?
at exactly 12 o'clock, like noon.
Noon. Okay. Well, I know.
So we got like 6 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, Jason is probably just in his dorm, just chilling. But I don't know if he's Frank seems like the guy who would have a room to himself.
Yeah.
So I think Jason like also has a single room. So he texts. He sits up in his bed and goes, "Oh shit!" But he texts Frank. He's like, "Plans moved up, study group, ASAP." Because I figured Frank's kind of the leader. Like says, "Hey, everyone, meet in the library this time." He's kind of always a leader kind of thing.
It would be Frank or Anna, definitely.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say so.
but the fact that Jason has not given back his number for the hero, that's why he's only going through Frank to get everyone else together. It's like, hey, study
Gave us
group.
all your number for
For study group, yes,
study
but I have
group.
the same number for hero because I only have one phone.
Frank will respond, "Can't tonight. I'm a little busy. Sorry."
Shit.
Well, you have my number.
Yeah, I'm all right. Then Jason will just text probably both Anastasia, Max, and Rochelle and be like, meet me in the library at, in an hour.
Oh,
Important.
notable question. Which phone for Anastasia did you text? Because she gave you both numbers.
Normal phone. This is just normal phone. This is business as usual. Got some study questions. Frank's not available. Y'all are smarter than me.
Wait, what time is he trying to set this meeting up for?
Like, as soon as possible. I was like, I don't know if
An
you're free in
hour,
like an
he said.
hour.
Rochelle's like,
Go ahead.
just like Rochelle would be like, uh, "Can't. I have to do something later tonight. Sorry."
Max goes. Max texts back. I could probably send. I can bring Anna. And I can come in.
Anna will go if you offer.
I don't know this is a superhero thing, so I am offering. Unless Jack or Jason says
no,
text.
just the three of you, if possible.
In a separate text, Anastasia's going to text Rochelle. Would you like tea? And as like on a as in like space M, as if she's signing it as Mocha Shovna, but it's not like super sketchy if someone else were to see it.
That's fair. Rochelle's like, "I don't know." She'll text, "I don't know. I have something later tonight. And I'm also working on a project."
I think I do too. And I'm concerned. And then sends it.
She kind of just like, "I just don't have the time right now." It's very ironic for a speedster.
Okay, so Anastasia's gonna do something kind of weird, but she's trying to get it across to Rochelle that something weird's happening. So if Rochelle says something, that's fine. If she doesn't, that's also fine. But she's gonna say, "Okay, I'll see you at 6."
And she gives you a thumbs up.
Got
Max,
it. Got it.
Seeing that it's the three of them, and also that Rochelle is freaking out, is like, he's going to text like the group chat of the 4 of them and be like, "How long will this take?" To Jason.
Jason says, "Not long." And now I'm wondering if I want to start like dropping hints to like. I think like this is. Yeah, I'm gonna save this one for a minute. Okay, it's fine. Just not long is all he says.
Anastasia will text back to the group chat and be like, if you don't have many questions, maybe put them in the chat and we can answer them from here."
Max
Because she's still assuming it's about the class.
Yep.
Max texts runner / Rochelle and goes, "Do you have a thing at 6?"
She texts back, "No. Why?"
I do.
And she types in, "Cool?" See, like, cool, and then with a question mark, she's like, and then she goes, "And?" Like, she's confused. I think she is, like, from your perspective, she is absolutely confused.
Well, I know that she's Rochelle and Runner.
And she knows
Wouldn't
that,
she know that he's Pop Socket though?
yes, they exchanged numbers, and so if they got the thing being like, "Contact already in use," she also got that.
She goes, "I assume you're being careful."
And she goes,
I'll meet
"What?
you there.
Huh?" It seems like with every text, she seems to get more and more confused.
He'd rather seem weird than I don't know. He's fine with seeming weird at the moment.
When you text, "I will see you there," she also gives you a thumbs up.
He texts into the group chat. It's not long being less than 5 hours.
Half hour at most.
He texts. I think I think you could probably. He texts. He ats or whatever you want to call it, like replies whatever to Rochelle's comment of can't have a thing tonight. I think you can squeeze this in.
Nuh-uh.
What the fuck you mean,
Nuh-uh.
No, he says, "Don't make me have Anna tell me your dorm number."
Jason sends a picture of like he's just being vague enough. He sends a picture of a phone pop socket, a picture of cargo pants, and a picture of a black motorcycle helmet, and just said, "I'm gonna be in the library."
She would
At that
text,
point, I think a thing clicks in Jason and Max's mind. Goes. He just says, "Be there," and goes.
you don't get any response from Rochelle.
Oh my god. You're gonna get a funny response from Anastasia. She's going to say, "I can bring the pants, I don't have the other two." And she's going to bring an old pair of cargo pants that are a little snug on her because she thinks, oh no, a little loose on her because you're probably. So they're going to be tight and short on you.
This is great.
But,
This is great.
Jason doesn't text this. He says it out loud. He's like, "At least she's on the way." And just and again talking to himself like, and I'm the one they let talk to the press. And I go to the library.
Max is on his way as well.
So you all arrive at the library in about 30 minutes?
Right. Or however long it takes to get from the
Yeah, however
dorm to the
long it takes.
library. They probably go to like a private study room, not like out in the open.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Anastasia brings like all her study materials and snacks and a pair of cargo pants.
And I'm guessing Rochelle isn't there, or did she?
She is there.
She is there. Okay, good.
She's in fact there.
All right, so I think we all get into the study room and like I close the door and I just stand there and I'm like,
As you're closing the door, Anastasia pulls out the pants and said, "I'm not sure why you wanted cargo pants, but here you go. I don't have any foam pop sockets or motorcycle helmets. Hopefully someone else brought those, but I did have a couple extra pairs. I don't think they'll actually
I
fit
hold
you
up my
well."
hand and I just have one of my fingers. I don't know. Bend backwards in a way that it shouldn't on its own.
Rochelle will physically recoil at that. She's like, oh!
oh.
I think I know what's going on here.
And I want to just kind of take here. I'm like, okay, I didn't know how to just bring this up. I thought I was going to have more time, and I put my hand on the wall, or actually, I probably grabbed like on the door, the wooden door, and absorb it.
Anastasia was immediately concerned by pop socket hand thing, but assumed it was some sort of hyper flexibility thing.
He's like triple
Until
jointed or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she saw Jason turn into wood.
I'm like, I didn't know if I could text this back, but
There.
Rochelle will
Runner
cut you off. And she's like, I'm here because I want you to know I want nothing to do with this right now.
I assume we all got the same text.
Leave me out of this. They said don't tell. I'm not here to get someone hurt. And like that, she's gone.
It's not like you can really stop her. She's too quick.
She's way too quick.
Well, the door is closed, so so unless
she could probably open the door and close it without us even knowing.
She sure
She
can.
was probably long gone by the time you would have been able to block the door, dude.
worth a shot.
It is.
Anyway, like, it's like, yeah. So I'm framework. Pop socket, Mocha Shovna.
What are like he just Max just puts a hand on it and says like, what the hell are the odds?
That's what I thought. That when we exchanged numbers earlier, after the thing, it said contact already in phone.
Yeah,
I kind of
I wouldn't have.
It's like, you are a 6'6" Russian woman.
She interrupts you and she says, yeah, I already got the speech.
I was about to go into the exact same speech that Rochelle did earlier.
Max pipes up and like, if it makes you feel any better, I thought it was a wild coincidence, but I didn't. I figured it was more likely that there were two Russian people than all four of us were in the same study group.
You know what? I appreciate that. And she like holds up like a fist to fist bump you with.
He fist bumps her.
Yeah, that sounds cool. And I hold out my fist, and I want specifically it to be Anastasia to fist bump me back. And he holds it there for a second, and then just the wood like unabsorbs and he goes back to normal. He goes, all right, I didn't want to walk out of here, made of wood.
Knock on wood.
So,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
before we go,
I'm really
what's
surprised
the
you did not do
plan?
a knock on wood joke right there. I'm shocked. You're wood and you go for a fist bump. Come on, man. That's comedic
That's
gold.
yeah.
Are we going to be like Max says? So are we going to like? We need to go to this place, obviously.
Mhm.
I don't. We need to deal with this person, whoever they are.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we gotta go because I don't know what'll happen if we don't.
Same. I didn't like the sound of that, or else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. You don't actually have any questions about anatomy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That really got me.
No, but
And you didn't need cargo pants.
no. Oh, my sweet, sweet, sweet summer child. It was more of the I know who you are kind of thing. That's why it was a pop socket. And Rochelle's got that motorcycle helmet, and you have an ungodly amount of pockets.
Thank you. I worked very
I'm
hard
not
to
good
put
at being
those in.
subtle. I'm not good at being subtle, and I'm the one that talks to the press now, apparently. But
Well, I'm certainly not gonna.
they like me. They like me. I mean, have you guys been on TikTok recently?
No.
Yes.
You should
I'm
probably
honestly
do
surprised
that.
how they managed to do it with me.
Yeah, honestly, same. But that lockjaw audio works with the elbow
There.
thing you did. People are liking it.
That I'm glad about, but still, we need to focus. We need to. So
I have a quick question for everyone. Just really
someone
quick.
has to bring it.
I just have a really quick question.
Sure.
Of Jason and Max, who is more likely to have followed that specific account that has made all of the lockjaw audios?
Not Max. Max browses TikTok. He doesn't follow people very often.
Would Jason?
I don't think I would have followed them, but I would have favorited one specific video and then gone back to that
Okay.
page a few times.
I had something, but you know what? If that makes sense, that
Okay,
makes
yeah,
sense.
I don't think I did.
Okay, I'm sorry to do this again. I have to piss. So, be right back.
I'm liking this episode so far.
So am I.
Jason isn't good at talking.
I'll say when Sylvie gets back, Max is gonna bring up something kind of important that we might need to talk about, considering.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh, really? Scary. Okay.
I know in my head, I totally see Jason looking at Anastasia like a little kid, like just full of wonder.
So
Wait,
now that
why?
you're back,
It's like she's adorable.
Oh,
up.
yeah, she's just not putting together all the pieces.
Yeah,
Her brain is tired, okay?
Jason
hasn't
thinks
gotten good
Anastasia
sleep
is
lately.
adorable. All right, but now
Yeah.
back into it.
Max speaks up. I know we're not going to do this, but someone has to bring it up. There is only one way there's one easy way I can think of to shut this person up.
I still have duct tape.
I meant more permanently.
No.
Oh.
No.
I figured no. I figured. Someone had to say it.
Now that we're in this, he looks around, like even though we're in an enclosed room with no one else here. It's like hero game. It's good. It's a fine line. We can't just
I
kill
know.
people.
I know.
I
I know.
am
And
literally training to be a medical professional. I'm not going to be a doctor, but still, do no harm applies.
I know. I know. Someone had to say it. We'll figure something else out. Okay.
Well,
right,
if
I
we're not
guess.
actually going to be studying, I do have things I need to do before 6 o'clock. So I guess I'll see you both then. And
Yeah, we'll.
unless someone
See.
stops her, she's gonna leave.
No, go. I open the door for her.
Yeah. Max goes. If we're gonna be doing this, Anna knows who I am. Just so you know.
Oh, closes the door again, so it's just the two of them. Like, we don't need anyone outside hearing this. I kind of freaked out after the whole bank thing, and I called Frank, and he knows who all of us are.
I assume he knew who you were before then.
Yes, he shot me once. That's how I knew I was bulletproof.
You know, I wouldn't expect it of him, but fair.
Yeah, he had his reasons. I did deserve it, but I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, I'm bulletproof when I'm made of that metal. We found that out because he shot me.
There. So, I have a few moves, but I'm gonna keep a few of them close to the chest, if you don't mind.
That's fair.
We don't know how they're getting the information they have, and for all we know, we got a technomancer.
I don't know. I don't fully know what that is, man. I'll be
Tech
honest with
wizard.
you. Oh, okay. Like Cyber Gandalf. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
cool,
god,
cool.
Cyber Gandalf.
You shall not
But
pass, and it's just a firewall.
Now,
okay, that was really good.
Yeah.
let's split and reconvene maybe half an hour beforehand, so we can head there together. Agreed?
yeah, I mean the message said tell no one. And it didn't say anything about you arriving together. We're all going to the same place.
Yeah.
All
And
right, I guess
assumedly, it knows we're all coming from the same place as well.
be my guess. But all right, I gotta.
You
I'll
then.
find. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Max heads out.
Jason also heads out in the opposite direction, so it's not one of those things where like, all right, man, we'll talk to you later, and you guys both go the same way, and it's just awkwardly quiet. No, he
Always
purposely
reverse.
goes the other direction.
And
He knows where the door the same direction, but he's like he purposely goes the opposite way. And just walks. He's like to clear his head too. It's like, okay, at least that's out there.
So, do you guys show up? Or do anything
Yeah.
in the meantime, at least?
Yeah.
It's she's probably just going to do her normal stuff in the meantime, but and it's probably pointless at this point. She's feeling really not good about her whole secret identity thing staying a secret, but she's still going to show up in costume.
Yeah, Jason will show up kind of, I guess, half in like his costume's just clothes. But he has the bandana like in his pocket. He still has the hat, the hoodie, everything on. He just shows up there.
Max has his hoodie on, and his bone mask is, in place. thrown out. Is
Cool.
Rochelle there?
She's not. And no matter how long you wait for her, she will not show up.
Huh.
No. I wasn't showing up to any pre-meeting. I was just showing up to the warehouse at 6.
No,
Yeah,
Rochelle
same.
doesn't. Rochelle just doesn't show up at 6.
Huh. I don't think she's coming.
Does anyone else show up at
Rochelle.
6?
No one shows up on 6. No, it's just you 3.
Max texts Rochelle, "Where are you?"
You get no response. But once it hits 6 o'clock, a side entrance to the warehouse opens.
Well,
Max shifts his arm into a scythe and is going in prepared to fight, but like not like cautious and like ready to fight if it presents itself.
ooh, before we get in and walk through the door, can I say that in that 6-hour time frame, Jason walked to like the wood shop or something at the college, like the manufacturer, and found just like a small piece of metal he could just put in his pocket.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, sweet. So he has that ready just in case he needs to,
Of course, yeah.
framework up.
Fair.
I was like, well, should
Anastasia?
we?
How about you? You do anything before we walk in here?
She kind of takes a deep breath, and walks into the warehouse, I guess.
Once you
Or
walk
I
As
guess
we're-
I thought they
As we're
were
walking in,
already in actually.
as we're walking in, I do want to like make one of those like you don't know what else to do, so you kind of crack a joke, and I want to be like, well, at least we don't have to throw you through the door this time.
She kind of gives him like a stern glance, and then just turns back around and keeps walking.
As you walk-
Max Pop Socket gives a wry chuckle, like a yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Cool. As you walk into the warehouse, it is completely pitch black, except for in the dead center is a spotlight on a table with 3 briefcases on it.
Oh God. Wait, 3?
Three?
3.
I will say, Pop Socket turns to the other two. You might not want to look at this. He grabs the like the mask on his face, cracks a bit around his eyes as his eyes expand slightly, and
Oh
he
God.
to take in more light so he can see better in the dark. Does he see anything else around here?
It is dark. Not real. Like you could see like a little bit more from the light, and there's like some random like things, but I wouldn't say you'd be able to piece out. If you can do an assess a situation check if you want.
Anastasia will kind of see what he's doing and hand him a flashlight.
His eyes shrink back down. Thank you. He turns it on. I will assess the situation.
Now, what is that? Assess the situation.
Yeah, that's a grand total of 4. My superior ain't great.
You ain't getting nothing, dog. But yeah, with the flashlight, I will say that you see some like computers, like relatively new. Like, let's say if you were to go into like an airplane like hangar, and like you were gonna see like flight simulations, those kind of computers almost. It looks high tech. Is the best I can tell you.
But not like sci-fi high tech, but like real
No,
world
not
high-tech.
sci-fi. Not like spaceship.
By the way, Anastasia's going to pull out her burner phone, and to the number that texted her that initial like kind of threat message thing, say, "I'm here. What do you want?"
You don't get a response.
Can I
Max
do an
goes
assess
over
the
to the,
situation, chat?
Yeah, sure, you can.
Max goes over to the briefcase.
All right, I'm gonna do an assess the situation. Oh shit, 5. That's a 10.
That's a crit. You
And
get
a
to
plus
ask two.
and a +1 is superior.
So
Let me get that pulled up. It's
you can. What here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat?
Yeah, it's a the easiest would be what here is in the greatest danger.
Because it feels like it's us.
Yeah.
I get. Yeah, you guys. You guys are in the greatest danger, I suppose.
And I suppose the second one, the smartest would be is how can we best end this quickly?
Go check out the briefcases.
I think Jason walks up to the table with the briefcases on it.
Do the briefcases have Max has also done this? Do the briefcases have any like markings on them?
Yes, they do. Thank you for asking.
Say if they're just blank and we grab the wrong one, I'm gonna be upset.
Nope. On the left, there's a briefcase with an image of a woman in a long flowing gown in the middle of the forest while holding a baby. In the middle, there are girders, like ones you would see in a construction site. And on the right, there is an image of a human skull broken in half, but mouth open and kind of like little things on the side of its head to show that it's laughing, or at least shaking, but you can kind of confer it as a broken skull laughing.
I think these are for us.
There is a sign on the table that says, "Open them."
I got a feeling that we should open them.
On 3?
Yeah. Anastasia's gonna go up to the briefcase for her. I presume it's the one with the woman holding the baby.
It sure is.
I was like, well,
Yeah.
No, that's a pop socket.
That's Bob's like, obviously.
uh,
Very
Yeah.
nurturing, very motherly.
Yeah.
all right.
She's
On 3?
not looking forward to this, but yeah.
All right, on 3. You want to
1,
start it off?
1,
2.
2, 3. And she
Open.
opens the lid of hers.
Opens it.
Max opens it.
From left to right again. In Anastasia's briefcase, you get a set of reading glasses. For Jason, you get a set of sunglasses. And for Max, there are 2 contacts in the case, and then a box, presumably with more contacts. And then as you open up the lid, on the back of the lid, you'll see a marking that says, "Wear them."
Max puts them in.
I'm getting real They Live vibes from this, and he puts on the sunglasses.
I really don't think it's going to do anything for her because her stats for this are awful. But could she just assess the situation check for
Go ahead.
about these
Do
glasses?
assess the situation.
Let me just check my stats really quick so I can
absolutely.
see exactly how awful this is going to be. I know it's going to be bad. All right, so
It is
someone
superior.
remind me what? Okay, superior. So that's a +0, and then of course we have the
Guilty.
-2 for guilty.
Yippee!
Joy. Yes, I can hear you glad about my suffering, Evie.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. I was planning this all yesterday, and I was so happy about this.
2.
Seems like you should put them on.
I think you should put them on.
She doesn't. Here's the thing. She has no grasp of the situation, but you don't need a good grasp of the situation to know getting a mysterious text message to a warehouse with a mysterious briefcase with a pair of glasses inside is not a great situation. So she is still stressed, but she won't put on the glasses.
As you put on the
Max puts in the
glasses,
contacts.
as you put on all of
Pop
your
socket.
respective spectacles, if you will, you will get a text, like words will appear in front of your face from whatever you're wearing and say, "Welcome, Guardians." And the lights in the warehouse will light up brighter than any sun you've seen for a split second. The glasses or the contacts will adjust to the lights as fast as they can, which is almost instantaneously. You still get a little like, fuck up. Like, it's like very quick. And as your eyes adjust, you will see two people waiting. You will see, and now get ready for general chat again.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You will see Roadrunner and Frank. Not Runner, I shall say.
Mm.
You see
Wait,
Runner
did you
with
send something?
Oh, it's sending. Don't worry. Give me a second. You see
Yo!
yo,
you
what?
see Runner in a
Oh my god,
brand
that's so
new
cool.
spanking suit, baby. And next to her is Frank.
Okay. He hasn't
I
slept yet,
want
but
to
he is
say that
sending
that,
everyone
that a
stuff.
bone harpoon whizzes by them by like a hair.
Frank will
It's
go.
just Roadrunner's art, right?
It's just Roadrunners, unfortunately. I have yet to get Frank done.
Okay. The way you were saying it made it sound like I was supposed to see something else, and I'm
No,
like,
it's just Roadrunner. Right now, at least, I am working on
no
art.
different. I just
Oh, immediately as soon as he's like Roadrunner, like, oh shit, hey, she's here in my head. But they look at Frank and go, what the fuck, dude?
What?
Max, once the lights went on and he saw like silhouettes, immediately fired a bone harpoon. Missed, thankfully, but
No. You know what? Now, since you're doing that, unleash your powers.
oh god.
Don't kill
Oh
Frank.
no.
that's an 8.
They happen with an unintended side effect because that's not a crit. So I will
I'll
say you
mark
miss,
angry.
Can I
as you should.
can I can I what's it called? Try to do a defense on check?
I marked angry. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. So to get rid of the unattended side effect.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to hit?
No, I don't.
What I'm saying is because you unleash your power successfully, but on an 8, there's an unintended side effect. The unintended side effect, you just miss.
Oh, then yeah,
Oh,
I
perfect.
won't mark angry then.
Cool. I'm with. Sorry that I wasn't clear about that. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, Frank is like, "Hi guys, you all know me."
Again, what the fuck?
What?
I look at Roadrunner. What the hell?
And she kind of just goes, "Hi." Sorry about making a scene a little bit ago. I just had to make sure that you guys would be surprised when you saw my new costume. I'm going by Roadrunner now. I think it fits a little better.
What? Rochelle, what the fuck?
What?
Wait, hold on. Roadrunner.
Yes. Hi, that's me now.
Rochelle Drunner. Roadrunner.
Yeah.
I love it.
Does it again? It's meant for me.
I want
Rochelle?
to. I'm moving from behind the table. I'm walking up to them and I'm giving her a high five.
Fuck it. She high fives Zach.
Max has his hand, like his hands on his temples, like, Rochelle,
I will say,
you can't do this, you know.
I absolutely can, and I will. Thank you for that, firstly. But I will say, as you guys look around this warehouse, it is decked out. It's, let's just say, Frank had some money he could spare. And you guys have a base of operations now.
Okay, that's actually so cool.
Max will look at Rochelle and go, well, it's not the first. I assume it's not the first time you've endangered people by being careless.
She has her helmet on, I will say. You see nothing. She doesn't say anything to you,
Wait,
though.
endangered people by being careless. Wait, where is this? Okay, I might just be confused as a player.
Max has. Do you remember the opening scene where Max got his powers?
Yeah.
Remember how he got him?
The motorcycle.
Oh shit!
Is he the motorcyclist?
Oh shit!
He did wake up blocks away.
Oh my god! No way!
Oh shit!
Rochelle will quickly
Oh
chime
my
in.
god!
We'll just quickly chime in. It's like, it wasn't my fault. It was the earthquake. I'm sorry. And
Oh
that's
my
all.
god.
And she'll be like,
Puts like he just got a finger to his temple. Next time, try not to sound like a supervillain, okay?
okay. And she looks down.
Anastasia will turn to like Frank and Rochelle and say, "Yeah, I'm not entirely sure the absolute panic you sent us into was totally necessary, but okay."
Hey, that wasn't my idea. That was
Sure.
all Frank. I thought that we should all go into this together. But he bribed me with this brand new suit, and I love it, so I went along with it.
He looks at Frank. Max immediately turns to Frank, and his arm instinctively shifts into like a pointed implement.
Frank is like, I'll get you all new suits. I'll get you all new suits. I will get you all new suits.
Jason like looks at Pop Socket, looks over at Frank, and just goes, "1, fuck you,"
What
with
the
a
fuck?
smirk on his face. 2, at least you didn't shoot me. 3, pointing around all the tech. Wakanda money?
Wakanda money.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah.
And Jason just walks around. He's kind of looking at shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Anastasia's going to take off the glasses she put on, take off her like, you know, supposedly secret identity mask, and kind of just give like Frank a disappointed look.
Oh, not the mom look.
Frank will be like, do you not like the glasses? I don't know. I tried to do something that all matches like your guys' kind of style. I mean, Frank obviously sunglasses just make sense. And with Pop Socket, it just he doesn't really have ears. He might just not have ears sometimes. So I just thought putting them on his eyeballs instead would be, and that was tough as fuck. You better be thankful for those contacts. That was really hard work. Uh, and then she'll be like, "Do you not?" And then he'll be like, "Do you
I
not like?"
could do something real gross here.
Do not. I'm kidding too, if you want.
Okay, one of Max's right eyeball pops and it flings the one of the contact that's in it directly at Frank.
Frank would be like,
Oh.
"Ugh, no new suit for you. No, nothing.
Oh, you better.
No."
You know, I honestly, Frank, I'd recommend giving him a suit. He can do some pretty crazy shit.
You don't think I have guns in here too? I'm not afraid of just shooting you, Frank. That guy can just do. I think they would be okay if I shot them. So I'm not against shooting them. The only one I'm
You
afraid
shoot
shooting.
me?
See, Anastasia's going to go over to
You want to
Frank
make
and
me
put.
angrier at you, Frank? Really?
Well,
That's your
excuse.
idea?
Okay, so sorry that I had a little kind of goofy fun when I got you guys high tech equipment, a brand new space of operations, and all for free. I'm not asking for shit here.
You want to be the guy in the chair, don't you?
Okay, yeah, maybe, whatever.
Okay.
But we'll be honest.
Anastasia kind of was walking over to Frank, and when she reaches him, she puts her hand on his shoulder and says, "Thank you, Frank. It was very nice of you to set up a base for us, and we really appreciate it. Just please, I have enough stress in my life without ominous text messages."
Noted.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
I will say,
like points between him and Anastasia. We also don't know you that well. If it were just your buddy, Jason, that's one thing.
well, I know Anastasia pretty well because we're in the same class. You're out of fucking nowhere, which I now assume is because of your body morphing things that you want to see what the body can do. Am I wrong?
Yes.
That's what I thought. So
Yeah.
excuse me. I don't know you
Anna
well.
helped.
You're the weird one here. Me and Jason are besties, and me and Anastasia are relatively good with each other. I'm sorry that you just have a problem with me. Are you ableist? Do you not like me
Is
because my legs don't work?
Jason is gonna try to diffuse this immediately and cut it and just go, is there a kitchen here? Is there food?
Yeah. Pass that
where?
box. Take a left at that computer, and there should be like a kitchen area. This warehouse has like no rooms. It's all kind of like imagine like Teen Titans, how there's like a lounging area, and then there's a kitchen over there, and then there's it's an open concept basically is the best way I can think about it. It's
If we're doing this, I turn to Rochelle. You go get Anna.
oh, are we okay with Anna? Does
I
she?
mean, she knows who I am.
Oh,
So
okay, cool.
Yeah. I suppose a second set of, this is kind of partially my fault because I did tell Frank who we all were.
Yeah, he did.
Well, everyone knows who I am, so.
wait, Jason turns to you told the guy who shot you who we all were.
I shot him to
Excited.
make sure that we were prepared when he fought. Thank you. And I shot him when he was metal. So you know what?
Anastasia's just gonna say, "I thought that was just a friend thing."
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
We have a very weird dynamic.
Yeah, he owes me
Like
a lot.
uh, Max turns for Rochelle. I'm gonna text her. You're fast? Can you pick her up?
Yeah, sure. Um, I don't want. I've been kind of going around superhero recently. Is it cool if I just? I don't. She kind of stops in her tracks as she realizes what she's asking, and she's like, "Can I pick her up on my motorcycle?"
Is it safer this time?
I don't think there's gonna be an earthquake, and if there is, I can save her.
Fine.
I'm sorry. And then she will go and take her bike instead. Um,
Oh my
but
god, I'm
she
dying.
she
Okay.
will change out of her Roadrunner outfit into um into a more casual thing, not runner. I will make that very clear. She's not dressing up as runner. She's dressing up. She's basically kind of dressing down, more or less.
So
It's not
she's just dressed as Rochelle, but with a helmet on.
pretty much, yeah. So, I'll show everyone what
Okay.
Rochelle looks like again on the screen because I set it up on OBS. You guys don't know this. I set it up on OBS, so when you guys watch the video, you will see the screens like how it is in PowerPlay when it refers to people.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Very
I
cool.
I gotta get art done of Jason.
Yeah.
I need
Uh,
to find someone to pay.
I have one person so that we can all have similar looking art styles. But I will
Yeah, but
Yes.
I don't have Venmo, remember?
yeah, I'll talk to her about that. I'll see if she can get like a anyway. We'll talk about this after. But yeah,
That's afterwards. Um, just because Jason is wanting to defuse, he walked off to the kitchen and hopefully found like some snacks to bring back to Max to calm him down.
there is Doritos, Takis.
He grabbed some nacho cheese Doritos.
Yeah,
Thing of he's debating between the regular hot and the blue Takis, but he grabs the regular one just to be safe, and then grabs a thing of Cool Ranch as well. It's like, hey Max, I found some stuff for you.
Max grabs it and like, oh, and it's just like chip, 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 chip. And
I
it's barely chewing at this point.
I was waiting for you to literally like bone harpoon the bag of chips and pull it back to you, but
I
I
was
was glad.
debating it, but that would ruin the
Okay,
chips.
it would ruin the chips. Okay, and this is going in character. Like I say that in character too. Like I thought you were gonna harpoon these out of my hands, but I'm really glad you didn't. And just gives them to you, and you're eating your chips, and I'm like,
How he's paused. How would I eat them then?
that's eat your chips. And
He goes back to
I look at Frank, and I'm like, so when do we get our new suits?
So Frank will be like, well, with Roadrunner, I haven't really. I'm not that good with tech. I'm a physical. I'm a PT major. I'm learning how to help people with injuries and stuff like that. So for a lot of like that stuff, you're actually gonna have to talk to Rochelle because I mostly just paid for it and she created it. She's surprisingly techy. Did you know she's a computer science major? Why is she taking anatomy?
That's a
Huh?
good question.
There are so many easier classes to take.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe she just
You're telling me.
wanted a challenge.
Maybe.
Uh,
She likes drawing apparently, so maybe it's like about that. Because I know a lot of artists have to do well, anatomically correct. I don't know.
That's fair.
you're
But
telling me I have to trust my life in something she makes? All of you still, I will say, none of you know what his beef is with Rochelle at this point. Before, like at the study group, they were great. They were friendly.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And now he seems still pissed at her, even though he knows the whole message thing wasn't her idea.
I don't blame him. Anyway, so Frank is like, so full disclosure. Um, I kind of want to monetize y'all.
You watched Power Play again, didn't you?
I may have watched Power Play again, but
That's fair.
I will tell you right now, it's not going to be a TV show. It's just going to be merchandise.
I mean,
What, you're gonna make a pop socket pop socket?
What? No, and you will like like you'll just see him kind of like search around for a keyboard and then just hit backspace.
If anything, you could probably make a pop socket like Stretch Armstrong with how his limbs can go.
Oh
I mean,
my
I would
god.
assume better. I mean, okay, if we're talking like Max like gets into it now. Okay, but no, if we're talking merch, I think the best option would be like one of those like squeeze balls that like bulge out in areas.
That goes
You
higher. Like
squeeze them.
a stress ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I actually had an idea for like varsity jackets. Like everyone gets a varsity jacket. Like Roadrunner would be like obviously based off her like green and feathers and all that. I'm not sure about Pop Socket. I'm thinking that'd be a lot of bones in it. Um, but like uh, Mocha Mocha Stava. How do you say your name?
Lukashovna.
Moko Shovna. Cool. Awesome. That's gonna be really hard to market. Anyway, uh, I'm thinking we do something with that, like some sort of
She definitely
karate.
rolls her eyes at that.
What? How can
We
you
didn't
blame
exactly
Frank?
choose our marketability.
Jason stands there and goes, "Pants with a lot of pockets."
Cargo pants. You want us to do
Yeah,
cargo pants?
I mean, you could.
We'll come
Just because
back.
I brought cargo pants to the meeting doesn't mean you have to make fun of me for it, okay?
No. Okay.
Max gestures at her superhero getup, which is probably 90% pockets.
Yeah, probably.
I wasn't. Thank you, Max. I wasn't talking. You're
You
adorable.
like
I
you
hope you
see
know
what
that.
you're
You
wearing,
are
right,
adorable.
Anna?
Well, how am I?
Anastasia?
Well, here's the thing. I can't carry a big purse with all my things in it when I'm trying to fight bad guys. So I need the pockets.
Yeah, and that's why we can make cargo pants because they have a lot of pockets.
We'll have to make the car. We'll have to like redo your suit so that when we make the cargo pants, it's like obviously Moko Shovna. But we'll figure it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Like, but
And now,
I
because Jason's like brainstorming like merch ideas, like, well, it's kind of in the name. You could make coffee, a mocha
What?
chauve and a mocha
a
latte.
Mocha Shovna. Holy shit. We get like our own coffee. Oh my
Eh,
god. I'm gonna have to get a coffee bean farm. Okay. No,
I
I
don't
can work.
even like coffee.
She doesn't like coffee. Never mind. Coffee cups.
Aren't you a
Cups.
Oh my
nurse?
god. Yes.
How do you stay awake?
Lots and lots of tea.
Tea Shovna doesn't roll off the tongue as
Mocha
well.
China. Or something like that. Like chai, like chai
You
tea.
do realize Mokosh is a goddess? It
I'm well
has
aware.
nothing to do with coffee.
That's why your briefcase had the goddess on them. Excuse me, I do my
You
research.
weren't the one that made it?
Yes, I was.
Then how did you not know?
It's a play on
Never mind.
words. Pop socket isn't an
Okay.
actual pop socket. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
So we're gonna make him a pop socket because it's funny.
Okay.
Hey, what do you got for me?
I got fucking nothing, dude. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Oh, it's just a house. Because apparently we're doing ridiculous ideas today.
Affordable housing? That's pretty popular here in California. That's not a bad idea. We could try to do some affordable housing with frameworks.
Anastasia's gonna go over to the kitchen and like hope and pray that there's a kettle in there.
There is.
I'm not sure she's gonna okay. If there's tea, she's going to make a cup of tea. If not, she's going to pull a tea bag out of her pocket and make a cup of tea.
There is no. If there's a kettle there's gonna be tea. So yeah, there's tea.
Great.
Just,
She makes herself a cup of tea and
but it's
goes
only
and
Earl
if
Grey.
there's a place to sit, She pulls out her own tea from her
Okay,
pocket.
cool. Perfect.
You just yelling for because obviously the open concept you can kind of see. Do you have your own tea pocket?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Max is Max is on the third bag. By the way, like the final bag of chips. Jason got him.
You're gonna need to do a lot more shopping. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
I'll let Roadrunner know.
He's
And
gonna eat you out of
It
warehouse
takes
and
a
home.
lot of energy to change your bodily structure.
and Frank's had glasses. I want to let that be known. Frank's had glasses, and so he'll kind of like touch the side of his glasses, and he's like, it's like, Guardian, text Roadrunner to try to pick up food on the way back with Anna. Send.
Wait, Guardian?
Yeah, you guys are the Golden State Guardians, so one of
You made an AI?
I did not make an AI. I've had an AI.
Shao made an AI?
We have a Jarvis?
Kinda. Legally, I can't call it Jarvis or Friday.
Is
I
it?
mean, I
Is
doubt
it?
it's an
Is it at
advanced
least
Jarvis.
okay? Is it at least better than Siri?
I like to think so.
Siri sucks. Okay, good.
Imagine like
On a scale from Siri to Vision, where is it?
a little less than Jarvis. Like, it's not perfectly able to have a conversation, but you can talk to Guardian, kinda. It's more of like, it's better than Siri that is like more than just simple tasks. Oh god. Okay, here's an example. Guardian, show everyone CCTV footage of where Roadrunner is right now. And then it'll be like, and then just like, finding Roadrunner. And then it'll like load a little bit, and then you'll see her at a gas station filling up gas. Like, Anna is by the bike with the.
Where?
I think
Where?
Jack's the only one still wearing his things. Because Anastasia took her glasses off.
I have it in one eye, just not the other.
Yeah, you will still see yours. It's just gonna be a little like, you will also see like everything else. Like, it's only like kind of half working.
He takes out one of the other. Are the? He looks at the thing of contacts. Like, why? Does it matter which is which? Like, is there a left contact and a right one?
There is a left and right. I apologize. I could not figure out how to do it where it learned. Sorry. But they're
another right contact.
Yeah, they are labeled though. Like, it's like, yeah, I will say, Rochelle helped me a lot with that, and I also got a buddy. He helped a lot. He
There's someone else who knows who we are.
He doesn't know who you guys are. But I did ask him to help make this stuff. But
so he knows you know who we are.
He knows I needed this. He knows nothing about what these are for. If you just give enough money.
Is he also a student?
No, not a student.
Okay, good.
Anastasia's sitting in a corner nursing her tea.
Goes, if you were also a student, I think Sorry, you go first, Kate.
Yeah, I'm just saying she took some Advil. She's clearly nursing a headache right now. She is so stressed.
Max goes, if that person were also a student, I think my brain would explode due to the improbability of the situation we're in.
Yeah,
it's
no.
kind of crazy.
But I have a theory that guy has powers.
I'm a statistics major. How is this possible?
Figure it out. You're a statistics major. Isn't that like your job?
My job is to find out I find out how likely something is to happen. This
Figure it out.
less than 0.0001%, and that's excluding the god in the sky.
Jason
What
walks
about
to the
what about
kitchen, grabs
including the
another
god in the sky?
bag of chips,
What if we
and
include the god
brings
in the
it
sky?
back.
There isn't a number. There, you know how like Googleplexian is like one of the biggest numbers that has ever been given a name.
No, I do. Evie knows. Frank is like, no.
Imagine the biggest number you can think of.
Okay, 3,455.
That's it?
Nah, I just said a
You
random
have done at
number.
least $1 billion. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I just
Jason
want.
hands Max another bag of chips.
He's eating. So imagine the biggest number you can think of, and then compare it to 1, and then
Okay.
do that a million more times,
Oh.
and that's not even close to how unlikely this is.
Oh.
This shouldn't happen. The god in the sky was, for all intents and purposes, a 0% chance. There is
But it happened.
statistics is broken.
Jason kind of just shrugs and goes, I mean, I guess it just be like that
It just be like
sometimes,
that.
I guess.
Just be like that. At this point, Rochelle and Anna have arrived.
And
Hey guys.
Hi, Anna.
So
this is the thing I couldn't tell you about because this asshole made it seem like he was a supervillain.
Frank is like, what the?
Yeah, I agree. I've already told him fuck you like 7 times, but I got cool glasses and we have this complex.
Anna kind of like,
Framework. You know, Jason.
And
Frameworks,
that's
by the
the
way.
only reason he doesn't have and that is indeed the only reason he doesn't have a bone that is not his own within his arm.
yeah, Rochelle kind of like updated me on the way here. I'm just kind of upset that I don't got any powers. Like we literally we got powers, 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 rich, me.
Jason's gonna speak up and kind of look at Max and go, like, I know, and we're all in the same study group. That's like a less than 0% chance of happening if you look at the statistics.
I'm pretty sure it's a Google
I mean,
Plexian amount.
yes.
Yeah. What he
Thank
said.
you. Thank you. It shouldn't happen.
Jason looks at Frank and just fucking smirks and kind of chuckles a little bit because he knows what we just did.
Max goes to like
No, the person who said a
kitchen
Google
and just
Plexian
opens the
was
fridge.
not Frank. It was Anna.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, yeah, I've been hearing you guys' conversation with Guardian. Is that what it's called? And Frank goes, yeah, Guardian.
Max is going to the fridge and taking out like I assume there's like a 2-liter bottle of like pop or something in there.
There are several.
He takes like 3 of them and just starts chugging one.
Okay.
So,
I
did
think
we
I think
have
he's
any
I think he's
specific
stress eating.
business to discuss, or can I go take my migraine home with me?
Yeah, go ahead and take your migraine home if you want. This is Frank, by the way. And he's like, yeah, so that number that I sent things, that is me, obviously. You guys will get alerts from me from that. This is how like this isn't just for a marketing thing either. It's with Power Play. I have no idea if it's real or not, but I do know that it's a great idea to have drones or at least something to monitor the city with villains on the way. So I decided to try and do that. So
Wait, did you? He puts Max puts a hand on his head again. You fucking hack the city?
I did not hack the city.
Did you pay someone to hack the city?
I did do that. Yes, I did. That did happen.
Jason just nods and goes, Wakanda money.
What kind of money?
Anastasia just kind of mutters under her breath in Russian.
I don't know what you said, but I agree.
Facts. That's what Frank says. That he just decides to agree. But it's like, you guys are good to go. I will say that there are like beds here. And there are privacy things for that, so like you can have like your own room, quote unquote. But it is like curtains, so it's not the most secure. I am currently trying to build the framework on like getting a more not warehouse, but I will say for what we had and what we could and on such short notice, this is the best I could do. But I'm kind of proud of it.
I mean, it is impressive. You pulled this off in like a week.
It is impressive, and
Thank
it's as I said before, it's the only reason I haven't murdered you.
The first thing I do want us to do, though, you guys aren't Eldritch and Russian Iron Fist and Biker. I would like you guys to make a TikTok.
I tried.
Okay, yeah, I can see where that. I want to get out your guys' actual names, so I will brainstorm on that.
I do. Max puts up 0 names. You can't just say names.
Yeah, sorry, hero
Actual
names. Hero names. I apologize. That's my bad. And
I mean, my name's already out there, so I'm good. They think I'm
Roadrunner is like,
adorable.
and
If
yeah,
you guys,
I changed
if you
my
guys look, they think I'm adorable.
But yeah, yeah, Rochelle was like, yeah, I saw your TikToks and everything on Twitter. It's insane. But everyone, and like Rochelle will be like, yeah, like a lot of the hashtags, like and like the tags for the post, they'll be saying, "Hey, mama," and "Willa wa" for the stuff under me. I don't know what that means, but this might be too niche even for you guys.
I understand what's going on. Anastasia should probably know what's going on.
Oh,
She does
Anastasia would
not.
know it's not. Yes, I will say Anastasia knows. It's like, yeah, a lot of videos are just Willow Woo of me, so I guess that's like a name people have for me now, and I'd rather it just be Roadrunner.
Oh, no.
Hmm?
Rochelle, no.
No?
No.
Explain. Jason points to Anastasia. Explain.
I
Well,
don't.
sometimes two women love each other very much. And
Yeah,
she leaves
lesbians.
it hanging off sarcastically like that.
Oh,
Horny.
you're talking
Got
about
it.
sex.
Where?
No!
Anna
God.
and Frank will go where at the same time, and they will both die laughing as they had the same idea.
Oh God.
Yeah, I get it. Internet be horny. It's inevitable.
Well, I mean, they made thirst traps of all of us, so
They
yeah.
made thirst traps of me. I'm a flesh man.
Some people pay good money for that.
Exactly. If they can make something of me, any of you are fair game. That's all I'm saying.
Good point. But
Anastasia's gonna go find whatever cot or whatever Frank has in the warehouse, and then just like lay down and put a pillow over her head. She is done.
Yeah.
She is
Max says,
done today.
I'm going to tell you the only reason I'm not right there with Anastasia right now is that I'm not letting myself get a headache.
Oh, like
That's
with your
cool.
powers.
Do
That's
that.
sick. That's really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I, as a person, am very jealous of that ability.
Same.
Same.
Honestly.
Jason does look at Frank and just goes, "Yo, add like a lot of migraine medicine to the grocery list because I think we're gonna overwhelm her a lot."
Noted. But is there anything you guys want to do in this? Is there anyone like you want to explore this warehouse? You want to do anything? I'll leave this up to you, if you'd like, and if not, we can go on break.
Yeah, I don't really think there's
Guardian.
anything
Max
else.
just says, goes like he looks at like, how do I activate? Points at his eyes.
Very similar to like Siri. You just gotta say Guardian, or if you like tap it with enough vibration, it should be pretty sensitive. If you go, it should kind of like
He points at his eyes and is like, tap it.
Oh, you could probably like vibrate your eyes though, and it'll probably do it.
Frank is like, no, touch touch your temple, or like right by your eye, like right here, like, and then he like tap. Just do that. Just do it.
He does it.
It works.
How the fuck?
My guy's good.
Well, it's probably like those like what are they called? Like those headphones, those like bone headphones, like the cochlear headphone shit. Where like
Cochlear,
it just
like
vibrates the
a
sound.
cochlear
Yeah, that
implant.
one. Yeah, like that.
Max goes, Guardian. Any I don't know, small time crime
Guardian's like,
anywhere?
Guardian goes, scanning city of San Francisco. There is jaywalking happening on, and then it says the specific street. Um,
You might
Anything
want to
more
find
important, anything violent happening anywhere, robberies, that sort of thing.
checking for violent crimes in San Francisco, California. And it'll load a little bit, and it's like, there is a woman being held at gunpoint at that location.
On it, he's going to thank you for this. This is going to really help my he turns to Frank. Thank you for this. It's going to really help my patrols. Fuck you though. He
it's supposed to,
jumps out
and
the
you will, and I will start working on a suit. Text me your guys' ideas. But yeah, as would you like to roleplay that scene, or do you want to just like canonically he stops it?
No, this is just how he's going to try and get some of the anger out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Poor person being holding this person at gunpoint.
Now I have a question for all of you. Jack, we have not discussed this, but I am making the executive decision as the DM to make the Bulls influence thing not just be the lover and the rival. I personally,
Okay.
I think that is kind of stupid in my opinion.
Mhm.
Just because, like, oh, yeah, because I think Frank should have influence over you. I think so.
Yeah, he should. I
He should.
think that as
And
well, but it just
but
wasn't a thing.
according to the rules, he doesn't. And I think that's stupid. I'm not sure if we're reading the rules wrong and that's how it's supposed to, but I'm pretty sure it's like they get a lover and a rival. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it says on the sheet.
And that just doesn't make sense for your character specifically. So pushing that out of the way, it's no longer true. You can have a lover and a rival, and I would say they'll have more influence over you. Like we'll figure something out. But Frank should have influence over you. So I, as the GM,
Yes.
Frank has influence over you. But that brings the interesting question: does Frank have
Okay,
influence
yeah.
over anyone else?
Not yet. Not over anesthesia yet. Other than causing a migraine, if you want to call that influence.
A
But
negative
otherwise, no.
influence. He has a negative influence
That's-
on you right now.
I wouldn't even say so
Once
at this
he
point.
gets-
It's just
Once he gets Max his suit, then yes, but as is, he's only barely breaking even on. He caused Max a lot of grief, and
That's
now
fair.
he's making up for it, and he's made up for it with the stuff, and now, if he does any more, then it's influence.
Well, Max's suit will get done when the art's done for
Like-
it. Sorry, I'm just being
Sure.
mean. But yeah.
Never.
Hey, we'll figure something out.
Yeah. I don't have anything left. I think Jason's gonna go over and like find another bed in like I'll just call it the hero complex. Try to the Guardians fucking pad. I'm gonna just find a bed and just lay down there. He's like, I'm just gonna just chill for a while.
And Frank's like, that's what you're supposed to do here. Are we good to go on break then?
I think so.
Okay. We will get 5 minutes. Okay. See you guys
Yeah,
in a little bit. And
Call it. All right.
And welcome back,
Down.
everyone. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back to
Hello.
break, and we will kind of continue from where we last were.
Everyone died.
They did. Canonically, they all had to make new character sheets. That's why the break took so long. Anyway, you guys will all.
Yeah, my new character is Bill Nye. He's a science guy.
Boo.
Okay, I'm just gonna kick.
All
Jeff.
right, Jason dies this episode.
I'm gonna server deafen and mute.
Because now that's stuck in my head, dude.
And we can't hear Jason
Wrong.
anymore. Sorry. Okay, you're back.
Hey, don't you mute and deafen me? How dare you?
I am God. I can do whatever I want. Anyway,
Yes.
I am just gonna skip to the next day. If you got, would your character stay the night in this warehouse?
No.
Oh, Jason did. Yeah, he totally did.
Frank,
Like-
I'll just say for ease, all the
Things
NPCs
to
did.
do, okay?
That's fair. All the NPCs will stay the night just because for sake of ease. And just because for Anna and I'm gonna assume Max's sake, there's just so much food, and it's just so nice that they don't have to pay for it.
That's fair. He might actually come back just for the food.
Just come back for food and then just leave again.
You see San Francisco, they see like this superhero jump like buildings in a single bound, and then as they go into a warehouse just to eat food. That's like their whole oh, he's saving the city. No, he's just getting Doritos.
I will
No,
say.
he stays there. He stays in like a bunk there. He grabs like 6 bags to eat as he goes to sleep.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say did you specifically pick the bunk closest to the kitchen?
Probably.
All right, that makes sense.
If oh, that actually I suppose it depends. Did Rochelle already take that bunk?
She sure did, pal.
Ah.
He'll take the next closest then.
Okay.
Jason did take the bed closest to the entrance. Because I'm guessing the beds are made of metal and there's metal around. So just in case anything pops off, anyone comes in, he can quickly just go in for something. Kind of a protector mindset, if you will.
Fair.
Oh, this is probably going to be funny then. So, obviously, Anastasia, I already said, didn't stay the night. But she comes in probably at like an ungodly hour in the morning. It's probably
in
like
the morning.
6
Damn.
o'clock in the morning.
Okay. I was hoping it was like in the middle of the night.
Max is dead, asleep.
Before we do that, really quick, I will say, Max and Jason. Jason, how close would you say you are to Rochelle's bunk?
I don't know how close is my bunk to the kitchen, since she's closest to that.
It's completely up to you. If you say it's close,
I'll say like let's say like 6 feet.
Okay, beautiful. And I assume that also just happenstance. Max is also 6 feet away.
Yeah, we're all relatively, stay sweet at 6 feet.
I will. You hear in the middle of the night a bunch of bags of food. Like the kitchen is getting like pretty much ransacked again. And if you're awake, you will hear a and it's like a bubbling.
Ooh.
Does anyone want to go check that out?
After the third, after like, I assume it happens more than once.
Oh yeah.
After the third time, Max just shoots up and like rips open like the curtain between them. He goes like, What's going on?
You will find sweet, sweet little Rochelle Jenner with a makeshift bong made out of a water bottle. And she will jump and she'll be like, nothing.
Now? Really?
And she'll be like, want some?
Don't you need to be, I don't know, a clear head with your powers? You know, you gotta kind of run everywhere? Or are you gonna get into another accident?
Actually,
Ooh.
with my powers, it's the exact opposite.
What?
Jason sits up and just like gets
Uh,
out, like kind of looks and sees what the hell's going on. She's like,
and she's
it's,
like
it's
really scared. Like she is like it's like a deer in headlights almost, which is ironic. But she's like, um, no, I wouldn't say clear-headed for my powers. No.
Jason like leans over, sees the makeshift bong and everything, goes, "How old are you?"
18.
All right, legal age for that is 21. Don't get caught. I'd partake, but I get tested for football. And lays back down.
Is it that in California?
I think it might be. My guess was the same age as like the drinking age.
I know it
This-
is in Ohio.
So,
Hold on.
Marijuana drinking, marijuana smoking age, California.
21 or older,
Is it
correct.
legal in California?
Oh, it's very legal in
it is.
California.
Oh, it's very legal in California.
Very, very legal.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
No,
didn't know where it isn't
Oh
legal.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
California is the only place I know that it's legal.
Ohio.
There's a lot of
It's very
Colorado. There's a bunch of states actually. All right, all right.
No, I
Michigan,
know that. I
Ohio.
just know it's the only one I know for a fact.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I do it so I can help go to sleep because my
Don't get caught. You're
okay,
fine.
okay.
You need to go to sleep, you said?
Um, my anxiety is really bad, and I just kind of not diagnosed, but self-medicated with this. It helps a lot more than my medicine does. Did you hear? Okay, cool. Sorry.
He just sighs. Okay.
Um, can we talk really quick? Just like
Sure.
us? Okay, cool. And she'll get up, and she's still carrying the bong, like the makeshift bong. And just will kind of like walk outside the warehouse. And it's cold as fuck. And she's just like, I'm really sorry.
It wasn't your fault. I'm just angry about this whole situation.
I know. I'm. I just. I'm really sorry. I.
Hey, it hurt, but it's over.
Yeah. Um. I want you to know that the reason I wanted to be a hero was because I felt like I had to make it up to you. I felt like because of me, someone got really hurt and someone died. I know that now that you didn't, but when the ground started to open up, I was going a lot faster than I should have. Just the thing in the sky, it just kept being in the side of my eye, and I was scared, and I guess I just kind of wanted to like get away from it, and then I wasn't looking, and then the ground started to shake, and then opened up, and next thing I know, I'm in the air, flying towards you, and everything is frozen, and her voice and like she starts to talk a lot faster here, and she's like, "I saw
I
you."
put a hand on her shoulder. I go, breathe, deep breath in, breathe, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, out.
I'm
Better?
Yeah, a lot. I'm
Look,
sorry.
I can't say, I cannot say I don't get it. I also can't say I can't say you're not at fault because you were. But I also understand. Okay?
Okay.
Just it looks as bong. Try to keep it quieter. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say, if you didn't have it already, you now have influence over Rochelle.
I say I just I reach into the like a pocket of mine. I pull out like Max pulls out just like uh in his pocket he this is like one of his he stopped by like I'm gonna say he stopped by his like dorm and grabbed a few like like hoodies and he realizes something is in the pocket of this when he pulls it out and it's his own medication. Let's say he has minor anxiety, nothing major, nothing debilitating if he doesn't take it, but he does have it. He goes, I know what it's like. Trust me.
I appreciate it, but you don't. And I'm sorry.
Do you know
You
what? Do you know what it feels like? He just gestures to his like self, like just being like this, not doing anything, not changing myself. Do you know what it feels like?
funky.
That's one way to say it. I might not know exactly how you feel now, but ever since I got these, I've been able to I've been able to feel things you're not supposed to be able to. It was overwhelming and a lot. Anna helped me through a bit, and I feel like you need someone to do that with you. Okay? I'm
Okay.
here.
Thanks.
I get it. I get things are crazier now than they've ever been. And that you feel like you're going through things that no one else is. And that's because you are. But at least you know that you're not the only one that is alone, I suppose. If nothing else. You're not alone in being alone, if that makes any sense.
I get it. Thanks.
No problem.
I think I'm done for the night. And she finds a nearby trash can and just after putting out the fire because I believe bongs have fire. I've never used one.
He says, also, you eat a lot because your metabolism is increased, right?
God, so much.
Maybe you need to up your dosage? Pills. Your body's burning through them too fast.
I don't take the pills anymore.
Tosses his own bottle over, I suppose. I mean,
She
probably not
touches it.
supposed to do this, but I'd talk to Anna or Anastasia before doing anything drastic, but I think a higher dosage might work.
She hands them back to you as she goes, they limit me.
Sometimes we need limits.
Not when there's people at risk.
Recall. I'll leave him. He tosses them back to her. Keep them on you at least.
I will. And just so that I don't know what your powers do to you, but do you mind if I and she like kind of reaches for your hand.
He lets her grab it.
She puts it like right by her heart and you just hear like that heartbeat is not like it you have to assume it's 1,000 beats per like minute. Truly.
Ooh.
Ah.
And this is when I'm calm.
Guess we're both a little freaky, eh?
Yeah. We're both pretty freaky.
He he punches her like on the side and goes, back to bed. Let's go.
Yes, sir. And she goes back to bed. You don't hear
Goes
anything from
Max.
her for the rest of the night. No more bongs or anything.
Oh
Anyone?
my god, that was such a cute interaction.
I like that
I
a lot.
fully pulled the Max has anxiety thing out of my ass because I personally do as well. It's minor. I take like a pill for it daily, and that's about it. And it doesn't affect me that much, but you know.
Yeah.
So since Jason was awake, he started hearing like heart to heart conversation. Goes, thinks like, yeah, I need to hear this. Put a pillow over his head to dampen the sound, and just went back to bed. So he didn't really hear any of that at all.
Cool.
Like he doesn't need to hear that. He went to bed. But I will say Jason did probably wake up before everyone else, probably about the time that Anastasia showed up. If you said you were going to show up around 6,
Max
Probably.
is dead tired, and it like even he usually stays up until like 3 or 4 on most days. So he's his sleep schedule is all out of whack. So he's like probably half asleep. Like he's asleep in deep in REM when Anastasia comes.
That's fair. She would definitely have like come with like breakfast and like tea for herself, but coffee for the others. So I don't know if the smell of that would wake you up.
It wakes Rochelle up. I'll tell you
I
that
don't.
much.
I don't like how we had the same goddamn idea.
Max would not wake up. When Max is asleep, you need physical force to wake him up.
Oh God, it's not Rochelle. I'll tell you that now. But you know who will do that? Anna. Anna will
You
sweat
know
her
what?
I
food.
assume he just pushes him
fair.
out of bed.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not the first time she's done it. If you guys are roommates.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just goes,
Wake up, fuckface. We got
what time
breakfast.
is it?
6:30ish.
What time is it?
6:30. Yeah.
What time is it?
6:30ish in the morning.
Oh. And he just gets up, like groaning.
Come on, there's breakfast.
Why? He exits his like little area and he goes, and it's like his hair is a mess, like bedhead everywhere. His hair is relatively short, like, but it still sticks up when after bed. Like, who gets up at 6:30?
I
People with
do.
8 a.m. classes.
Good morning, Max.
Anastasia. Ugh.
I brought food. Don't worry, I brought a lot. I've seen how you and Rochelle eat. I know better than to not bring enough.
Thank you.
I imagine
What
the way
he wraps up like he fills a plate with bacon.
the way that I
Fair
imagine
enough.
those how like Rochelle and like Max eat is like everyone else is like everyone else in the mystery gang, and then there's Scooby and Shaggy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Nice.
and I will say, Max, Rochelle will sit next to you today during breakfast.
He slides her slides her a thing of hot sauce for the eggs if she wants it.
Oh, she'll take it. And she'll offer you some French toast.
Grabs it, takes a bite. So, Golden Gate Guardians, eh?
Jason,
They didn't really get to
who
talk about that much.
Jason, who like when Anastasia showed up, he was up probably in like the gym area of the complex, like trying to work out quietly. So he's like just walking on the treadmill or like lifting weights and whatnot. And by the time food and everything is, 6:30 ish rolls around, he is showered. He's in his typical like basketball shorts and a hoodie, and like comes up as Max is saying that and goes, "Yeah, that just first thing that came to mind when I had cameras and microphones in my face."
I mean, it's not awful. I mean, I couldn't do much better on the spot, but
I thought it was quite good.
yeah,
Thank you.
not bad. Actually, for on the spot, I gotta commend you for that.
Yeah, it just kind of happened. I mean, hell, I came up with framework on the spot too, and that kind of worked out.
Max like, wait, what? That's like perfect though.
Yeah, I kind of looked at the door frame of the doors for the bank, and I saw framework.
Yeah, but you take on properties of other things. So your body is like a framework for materials, though. So
Yeah, it worked out in my favor. It could have been a whole lot worse. And as Jason like opens up fridge, and I know since him and Frank have known each other for so long, they know like the energy drinks and everything. He pulls out his favorite energy drink, cracks it open, and just drinks about half of it in one gulp. I'm like,
I'm
oh,
tossing
that
me
hits the spot.
a Gatorade.
We got red, we got blue, we got light blue, and we got purple.
Dark blue. Dark blue.
Blue? All right,
Yeah.
bet.
He catches it, chugs like half of it in one go. It seems like the longer Max is up, the easier it is for him to stay awake as well. Like for like the first half hour, he's groggy and like grumpy, but like after that, he's just like as awake as if it were midday.
Hey, you really want to wake up, man? One of these zaps, they got about 400 milligrams of caffeine in it. It's a shock to your system.
That's fine. I don't.
Fair.
Caffeine doesn't really work on me that much.
Oh yeah, I bet with
no, not. I mean, even before the powers, it didn't.
Oh yeah, fair.
Quick question
at that
for
point, he
everyone.
turns to Rochelle like, "Wait,
No, go on. Sorry.
how?" He gets like caffeine. How?
No. None of that.
Gotcha. Did you try it?
I'm afraid to.
Wait,
There.
when Rochelle says no, Anastasia says no as in it doesn't work, or no as in it you don't drink it.
No is that I'm scared to try it after the incident.
Jason, as he finishes
That's
off
fair.
his first can of it and like crushes it, throws it in the trash can. It's like, maybe it could be like your kryptonite or something like that. Like you're moving so fast, you put something in you to make you go faster, and it just cancels out and slows you down. So
I do know that
might be
people with ADHD tend to get sleepy with caffeine for some reason. Isn't that something? I read
Yeah,
that
it
somewhere.
like
I feel.
works backwards for them, I guess. I mean,
Well,
from this.
regardless, if you're afraid to consume it, then we will make sure to avoid giving it to you.
Oh, it's just anything that just like avoids the heartbeat going fast. That's yeah. Just,
Yeah.
Jason will pipe up with on that note, maybe when it comes to intake and stuff that gets you going, just stick with the green. Don't go for the white. And kind of
oh
winks at her
yeah.
and like kind of points at the trash can.
And she is bright faced, blushing, embarrassed, and um, she starts to talk pretty fast. She's like, "Yeah, yeah. I never even thought about doing that. I never wanted to." And the green helps me out.
Max puts a hand on her kid. Remember?
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
I really fully hope Anastasia has no idea what I'm talking about.
Also,
Doesn't, especially
you tried
because
melatonin. Just saying.
I haven't, just because I don't want to take melatonin because I heard it's really bad for your system if you take more than 3 milligrams, and I can't really find a
Hey,
lot.
I took like 50
It's
one night.
also
And I
really
couldn't
bad for
fall
your
asleep.
system, for your heart to
Milligrams
beat
are
20 times a
dummies.
second.
It was 50 milligrams, and I couldn't fall asleep.
Well, that's because your body stops making it after a certain point because there's an excess.
Huh.
And Anna will go, "Yeah, she's right."
Anyway, he grabs his second energy drink, cracks it open.
Oh, lovely.
So,
Okay, cool. And Anna's like,
and
"God
I'm
damn it."
sure the caffeine had no say in you not falling asleep.
All right. I want to warn everyone right now about
That's
headphone.
ridiculous.
I just want to say I want to warn everyone right now about headphone warning. Just want to say that very clear. because
Oh God.
Got it.
Frank will run into the room and be like, "What are you guys still doing? Do you guys not look at your phones?" And get ready. He will turn on the TV and you'll get breaking news. We see that someone has gone after, is making a rampage downtown. They are dressed up like a mime and doing all sorts of interesting movements. We are still unsure, and we are wondering here today, will the Golden Gate Guardians be here to protect us once again? We hope to find out more later tonight. Well, later this morning. We'll be back with updates as they arrive.
Okay. Max is getting up. Mokoshovna? You got the
Yes.
you got your suit?
She digs through the back one of the bags she brought, like it's a backpack, and she pulls out the suit. Right here.
Already. I think I can help you get there a little faster than biking. I have something I've been meaning to try.
That's
Jason ran to his
concerning,
bunk.
but okay.
Jason ran to his bunk area through where no one could see him. Throws on his jeans, black t-shirt, hoodie, hat, bandana, and now the glasses. Since motherfucker, I don't got the goddamn fucking suit yet, so I guess you got to do this. And he
Frank
comes
will,
out ready. He's like, "All right, let's go."
as you're about to leave.
Fun fact about hair, by the way. I would say one thing. I think there's probably one part of his body that Max cannot control, and that is hair because it's dead.
Oh. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
That is good. That's good.
And he like wipes it down and goes, trying to get going. His mask pops out.
Right before you leave, you will see Rochelle in her full suit already. The second she heard like the news, like the breaking news, she was in her suit. But Frank will go up to Jason and he will have 4, like, the best way I can describe it is like paint samples, but of different materials. We got one of sandpaper, one of glass, one of titanium, and one of silver. And he's like, "I wanted you to try this out today, but you got to try something here." And he hands you the 4 things.
All right, I guess I put them in my hoodie pocket and like, there's got to be a better way to hold on to these.
Glass.
We will figure it out soon. I promise you. Just deal with it for right now.
All right.
Max goes over to Rodnar. So you gonna be taking Anna or Anastasia or
Anna's not coming with
Jason?
it. Oh, Anastasia? Yeah. I'll take whoever.
Jason, you want to go with me or Roadrunner?
Yeah, screw it. I'll go with you, man.
Okay. Anastasia, you're going with Roadrunner, okay?
And actually, fortunately for Anastasia, that she would have biked here, she does have a helmet. It's a bike helmet, not a motorcycle helmet, but it's a helmet.
God, you're adorable.
Well, this is gonna be
Roadrunner will be like, "We're not taking my bike."
Oh, she leaves the helmet behind.
Um,
That was on me. I totally
So, like,
assumed we were taking the bike for some reason.
it's totally fine. I will say, in the future, she will take her bike. I just want to do this for fun. She's like, "Okay, got a couple rules. Keep your eyes closed, keep your mouth shut, and see if you can keep your nose shut if you can. But above all else, try to protect your neck." And she will have you ever seen that? I can't remember the X-Men movie with
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past, where he's like holding Magneto's head, and he's like, "I'm holding your head so you don't get whiplash." And he's like, "What? Whiplash?" Like that.
Whiplash.
And you guys are both
Max,
gone.
at this point,
One thing.
holds out a hand to Jason after he's all suited up. Ready to go? Haven't done tried with more weight than just me before, but
I'm very curious to see how this plays out. Let's go.
he, Max, I suppose Bob's at this point bends over, and out of the sides of his chest, his ribs spring out and go behind his back, and muscle and sinew and all of that coalesces around them until they form fleshy wings. Oh, that stings. He flaps and tries to pick up a framework, I suppose.
Yeah.
And if you want me to roll for that, I will.
You know,
But
I'll allow
otherwise,
it because that's where we're ending our that's where we're ending our session today.
All right, that works for me. So we're going to
I
start
finally
the
got
next
to show
session with
off.
a fight.
You guys are gonna start
I
your
got
next
to
session.
show
with a fight.
off the thing that Max showed to Anna during the study session.
Yeah.
You know, the thing where he's had the arrow pointing to the ribs with something that started with a W.
Wings.
That W was wings.
Nice.
Very
I
exciting.
would like to point out the irony of the two smallest characters carrying the two largest characters.
Yes.
It's great. I love it.
Just for the record, when when the wings happened, when he wingified himself, Jason totally went, all right, let's go.
I will say Anna is pumped about that. She's like, yes, yes. But yeah, that's where we will end our today's session, and we will see you guys next week whenever I decide to upload. Bye.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
Bye.